Hi everyone, it's me. I'm back. How are you all doing? This is my swap for Carolina. Swap group country creational swaps. We had I don't know if it wasn't the main swap, it was like a side swap. And it was to make a spooky box and fill it full of handmade embellishments. Now the person that you make for is not necessarily the person that's going to make back for you. Excuse my nails, I've been the 3-in-1 Fabric got them. So it was to make a spooky box, fill it with handmade embellishments and some shop bought, and also I did the side swap as well. You had to include a recipe, Halloween recipe, and also your favourite Halloween drink. The sides, you get twist or stick, which this time was called trick or treat. So I did the option to treat, and so we had a choice of things that we could make for that as well. So I'll get to that in a minute. So this is my box. Right, sorry about that phone call. Yeah, so this is my box. It was my daughter bought me some Lush bath bomb set over for my birthday, which is in September, and I held onto the box and I thought, what shall I do with it? So what I did was I painted the box. What did I do then? I painted the box with black acrylic, and then I embossed some black card with this, the only really embossing folder. I haven't got very many embossing folders, so I embossed the card, some card, and then fixed it onto the box. And then I did some die cuts on my Cricut machine, and fitted them all the way around. So it looks like a fence, a gate, a wrought gate. And then I used some purple, what's it called? Oh God, it's like ink gold, but it's the Cosmic Shimmer one, in purple. And I rubbed that, distressed it all over the edges and everything. I put a little handle on the box with brads, and then I made a flower with some lace and bits of velvet, purple velvet and everything, and it's bits of lace with glitter in. And then I put this is off of a bracelet, I put that on the top, and I also embossed the word boo and put that on the top. This here is just a bracelet. I added some jewellery that I had, a bracelet, and I draped it across the box and thought how nice it looks. So yeah, so that is how I did the box. On the inside, on the lid, I did a cutout of some spiders in a web, and the edges I went round with some silver metallic pen, because every time I opened the box the paper was cracking, so it kept cracking, and I kept colouring it in black and it just kept cracking again, so every time it was moved. So I've just put silver on around the edges now. That's the brads. You can see why I've used the brads for the handle. And then inside the box I filled it with lots of goodies. So I'll go through the goodies with you. So let's take them all out. So you can see inside the box I lined it with some green, that stuff, what's it called, like green web, and put some black spiders in as well. Let's take all this out. So the green webbing's at the bottom, and then I put all the embellishments. Some of them have got stuck in the green webbing with the spiders and everything, so I just thought it was very ghoulish. So there's the spiders and the green webbing, and there's a bat. There's a bat in there as well. So that's the bottom of the box. Then I made some black rolled satin roses just to put in, because I thought she could always use them. They're just black satin that's been rolled up. It's quite difficult to see them, but they're if the light hits them, you can see they're rolled roses. So they're in the box. This is it's just a cutout of a haunted house, and on the back is my favourite Halloween drink. I love pumpkin spice coffee. So that was my Halloween drink, because obviously I don't drink alcohol. So that goes in there. I made some paper clip embellishments. They're just paper clips that go over, and there was 3 of those. That one there is a bit late, got lace on it and a black spider, and the clips are green. I made some of these, which are what are they called, rosettes. And then there is a pumpkin with spider's web. There's a witch, and then there's a spider on that one. So those will go in there like that. I made also some little booklets I thought she might be able to use, which were quite good fun. And then I just embellished them. They're just handmade booklets that I've stitched in. And there's that one, which has got a skull that I embossed. That one there is just a web and some glittery material. And that one there is some lace, black lace with a little spider and a little bit of orange tulle on that one. Oh, and that one there is a bat. So they're all little booklets. So that one's a bat with a little bit of lace that's collaged onto some green, and I used some orange tulle as well in that. So that's the little booklets. Then I made 3 envelopes with my envelope maker, and I've just filled them full of little die cuts. So you've got spiders and witches and stuff like that. So those 3 are, that's a pumpkin one, there's some pumpkins in there and some bats die cuts. And then this one is, again, it's got lots of different die cuts. There's like black cats and stuff like that, all been die cut out. So there's that. Then I did, I made a little lace, some little lace bags. I hand stitched them and tied them around with some lace. And just bear with me a minute while I get this open. Yeah, I don't know what's in this one. God, I've done that one up well, haven't I? Anyway, so there's a little lace bag, black lace bag that I'd made. I had a lace scarf that I used. And in here are some handmade bat flowers, like that. So I made it from the wings of a bat, and then I made cut out some flowers in the striping material, and then I used another and just used a little gem in there. So she's got, I think I made 6 of those. They're all virtually the same. So that was the flowers. And then I made some. This one I tied around with orange tulle, and this is, I think this is the glittery bows. I made some bows out of card. If you bear with me, I'll try and undo it. I won't bother doing them all up until I send it off. So these are little bows, and I know the little bows because all the glitter's coming off them. And they are just handmade little bows like that. I made them and glittered them, and there's glitter everywhere. So there's 3, I think I made 3 or 4 of those little bows to put on her projects. And then the last thing was, if I can get it out, open this up. The last thing I put in the box was these, whatever these are. This is a charm I made. So I made Carolina a charm, and what I did was I made it out of black beads and an earring, and these are little bulb pins that I just put little gems on, and little pearls, little beads, black beads and everything. So she can either use it like that as a charm, or she can take them off and use them individually on her projects. So that was the charm, and there's glitter everywhere now. It's difficult to see it all in it because it's in black. I should have some white there, really. A white piece of paper. Should I get a white piece of paper? It's a bit late now, but never mind. White piece of paper. Should have done that in the very beginning. So yeah, you can see, I think you can see on the white, oh, that's not much better, is it? Yeah, so that is that. And there is the box, there's the top of the box, there's the sides of the box. It come out lovely, I really like it. I made a black envelope and put some tulle on it, just as a thingy, and then inside there is a card that says Halloween, and I just popped in there my recipe for Spooky Witchy's Fingers. Now, I printed it off because I've actually made these and they came out super cool. Me and my granddaughter Ruby made them one year for Halloween, and they're just shortbread that you shape into like fingers, and you sort of like score where the knuckles would be, and then you put an almond on the end and you paint it red. And we actually made them and they're perfect. I have got some photos actually of when we made them. So that's my recipe. I just put a little paper clip on there with some lace on and a little bit of tulle. And then the last thing was the trick or treat. So we had a choice of 3 things, and this is what I chose to make. It is an altar hoop in Halloween style. So it's just a little wooden hoop that I made. I covered it in lace and then in green pom pom, and then I got one of those sparkly bats, and I just put an eyelet in it and then hooked it on with some lace so it just dangles down. I don't know if you could see it dangling down. So it dangles down in front of the hoop. And then there's a bit of orange ribbon and then some lace to hang it. So it's just a bit of fun. So that is my swap, my side swap for the lovely Carolina. What we're doing is we're sending them off. This will be sent off on Monday. We're sending them off, and then we've got to keep them all until the 30th. They've got to be there by the 30th, and then Colette's doing a quiz on Halloween night, and we're all opening our boxes together, so it should be good fun. So I hope Caroline likes that, and yeah, so that's it, folks. I'll be back soon because I've got to do my play. Well, you won't. This will be put up after that, so I'll be back soon anyway. So thank you all for watching, everyone. Bye for now. Bye, bye, bye.